What's up, Infected? It's Wolf of the Quarantine, and this is, I guess, episode 2 of Bored with Brews, because I also forgot to record the brew process again like I did last time. This is an English pale ale that I brewed. This time I have fancier bottles. You weren't here for the last one. So we have Colton again. He doesn't shower, because if you notice, he's still wearing the same shirt.
Wow, that's really good. Whatever, you know. I'm cool.
Right out of the gate.
And
right out.
I got a buddy of mine, Schaefer. I actually met him at college, which some of you guys may or may not know. I quit my job and I'm a full-time student now. So I may have accidentally screwed up the carbonation process of the beer this time because I did not boil the water along with the sugar, so it dilutes into solution, and then pour that into the final product before I bottle. I just put it at the bottom of the barrel, filled it up while stirring the whole time. From what I read, it should be fine, but yeah, here's to hoping. I also recently found out I'm not a huge fan of IPAs. Like, I'll drink them, just not a huge fan. So here's to hoping I like this one. So I guess let's just crack them. If you don't know, you're gonna want to leave because these are naturally carbonated. You're gonna want to leave a little bit of sediment at the bottom, unless you want to drink the sediment and you're like that. So So that's good news. The fact that it popped, that means it is carbonated, and it smells pretty good.
It does have a good nose on it.
It smells like beer. So, all right, and oh shit, I'm gonna pour that this way. It's got a good color to it too.
Nice deep amber.
Oh, heck yeah, look at that.
So I'm gonna need to wash my mat. I got a couple drops of beer on it. So it's got really nice color. I'm gonna spill it all over the place too. So I guess cheers.
Cheers to all.
Prost.
Okay.
So yeah, before we play board games, I'll just pick the mat up.
That's really, really good.
That is really good.
Holy crap.
Yeah, no, I overfilled mine, so I'm spilling all over the damn place.
Way to go, bro.
But yeah, no, that is really good.
I'm so lucky I come prepared.
It does not, right? It does not have that hoppy flavor that I was dreading. Because I don't like real hoppy beers. Oh no, that is really good.
But
You got a lot of the nice, more floral elements from the hops.
Yeah.
The kind of pininess, a bit of the...
Well, the hops, the final, last little bit of hops that were added to the brew, they were added in the last 15 minutes, which usually means it's going to be really hoppy. But I guess for whatever reason, it wound up not being very hoppy. Schaefer is our beer connoisseur.
I'm just a beer enthusiast.
I just drink a lot.
Cheers to that!
Well, I probably should make this clear. I'm not an alcoholic. I just drink a lot.
The first step is admitting you have a problem, Colton.
Hey, when I have a problem, I'll let you know.
It's not a problem, I've got it under control.
I can quit whenever I want!
By the way, guys, it's not a problem. I drink, I get drunk, I pass out. What are you talking about? There's no problem here.
I don't see the problem. Listen, the more time he's asleep and unconscious, the better. So another problem is I wrote down the initial alcohol content, or the starting gravity of the beer, and I'm wanting to say it was in the 40s or something, I don't remember, on my gravity test. So I want to say it had a potential to be like 13% alcohol content. Something like that, which it's not going to, but that's the potential gravity. Or it might have been 10, I don't remember. But I wrote it down, and I put it in a drawer with the priming sugar and all that jazz. And I think somebody accidentally threw it away. My wife. Accidentally threw it away, so when I went to go bottle it, I did wound up not testing the gravity because I could not remember what it was to begin with. So because I didn't have that initial thing, I didn't have the formula I needed to find the alcohol content. But I guess I'll find it out like I did last time. That last beer, if you watched the first episode, I'm wanting to say it was close to about 9% alcohol because it was pretty high alcohol content. It was bad. This time I didn't have to throw out 2.5 gallons of beer, which was great. I forgot.
Beer crime against beer.
Yeah, no, last time I didn't have, I miscalculated because math is hard. I wasn't a college student yet. So I don't know that newfangled maths. But yeah, no, I didn't calculate properly the ratio of like how many beer fluid ounces plus yada yada yada. I didn't calculate all that. This time I did, and I actually ordered twice as many of these. That way, if I give them to friends or whatnot, and they accidentally throw them away or break them or whatnot, I have spares to fall back on. But yeah, so what would you rated you tried the last one. How would you rate this against that one?
Honestly, I like this one better, but then again, maybe it was because I got that crappy set of beer at the bottom. But then again, from like even when I got that top half of it, it wasn't like this. Honestly, I would rather drink this than that one.
Yeah, I agree. I'm actually the same way. This tastes a lot better than the last one. Like the last one was great. You didn't get to taste. Did you get to taste that one?
No.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't think I knew you at that point.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, because we didn't know. Yeah, I think I still had like 1 or 2 in the fridge.
Oh.
But I think I wound up drinking them or something. But
fair enough.
This one it doesn't have this.
Drink your own beer,
right? It doesn't have the smoky flavor that the last one had, but it has just a nicer mix of flavors. So what would you, Mr. Enthusiast, Mr. Connoisseur?
It's a nice like sour ale or sour pale ale. You get some of, like I said earlier, some of the more floral notes from the hops that you use.
So, yeah.
Because hops, I find, either get kind of a floral flavor, more like herbaceousness, or more of like a fruity flavor, like the grapefruit.
Yeah,
is the common one. Sometimes like lemon or lime, the more citrusy flavors.
So, because I might buy this one again and all the stuff to brew this. If you were to add a fruit to it, what would you add? Keep in mind you're going to get a very mellow flavor from the fruit. Like originally I was going to do mango just because I fall back on mango for everything, but I don't know if mango would work in this.
Grapefruit could work.
I hate grapefruit.
We'll see, grapefruit and IPAs or pale ales usually work well together. Orange could work. Citrusy fruits, good, yeah. Most citrusy fruits, the acidic flavor is going to complement the more bitterness and herbaceousness of these hops.
I don't know, like
if you honestly, if you have an orange, just try taking a bit of orange.
We have cuties, I think. I don't think we have any oranges, but
what are those clementine things?
Yeah, they're little tiny oranges.
Just try take a bite of that, and then take a sip of the beer, see how it mixes in your mouth.
That's a good point. Give you an idea of what it
rather than just put like orange into it.
I feel like a plum would be pretty nice. I know I'm weird.
You get the sweetness.
Yeah. But see, I'm a weird guy, so I like weird things.
It's not. I don't know if I've actually had a plum beer. I've had plum wines. But
I've had a plum beer.
So
that would be interesting to try.
Be on the lookout here. I actually probably Monday I'm going to be testing all of my mead that I also didn't record because I forget things. I'm actually going to be testing the fermentation of my mead. I tested it last weekend. What?
I can see right through when you turn your face
right?
to camera.
I'm going to be testing the fermentation, of my mead. I tested it last weekend, and I'm going to test it again to see if it's changed because I didn't. They've been fermenting for 8 months now, and from what I understand, they should have well been done by now. But I also added fruit to it halfway through, so I'm going to test that, and if it hasn't changed, I'll be actually bottling all of that. So I don't know if we want to test the wine first or if we want to wait another 6 months, let them age, but we'll kind of figure that out a little bit later. So be on the lookout for more Board with Brews. This isn't the last batch I'm going to make. I might actually in the next month when I get paid again start another of this actually exact same beer, but what I might do is the secondary fermentation. I'll put them in my 1 gallon carboys and make 1 gallon at a time and try different fruits and see how they work. So
it's a good idea.
Yeah, that way it's kind of what I do with the mead is I have 1 just straight mead and then I have 4 flavors. That way, this can't screw up. This is already done. These ones, if they screw up, whoop-de-doo. So, anyways, cheers. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time in the quarantine.